just out here, man, touch on this subject. Hopefully, fuck it, it's gonna be for the last time, man, cause if y'all don't feel me this time, then you're just not gonna feel me, and I'm just wasting my time. Like, but I feel like I didn't get my point across good enough, or I wasn't specific enough for some people, cause I'm not getting the results that I expected from the viewers, right? As far as showing support and contributing to what I'm trying to do. And I'm just talking about making videos. Like, I'm not even talking about none of my future plans and goals or websites and none of that shit right now. I'm just talking about the simple act of recording, editing, and posting videos on YouTube. And I know a lot of times you have to speak things into existence, right? In the beginning was the Word. So it's important to, you know, say what you want. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. And hopefully I can, and I think that a lot of times you have to tell niggas exactly what you want, because niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said before, we got this crazy sense of entitlement that I just don't get. And that's why I'm really frustrated by this situation, because like I told y'all before in the previous video, I don't spend a lot of time in this so-called black conscious corner of YouTube anymore, right? I'm all out, and I like to watch what other people are doing and listen to what other people are talking about and question my beliefs and my ideologies. And while I've been doing that, you know, I've been running across a lot of people's channels who are receiving support for their channels. People with Patreon pages. I don't know if y'all even noticed that I got a Patreon page. I found out about this from watching white atheist videos. And just people who, different vloggers and all this type of people who are receiving donations, monthly support from their viewers just because they make videos. Like, these are people who talking about nothing. Current events, their opinion on shit, commentaries, atheism, debating Christians, and just all kind of different topics. But whatever they doing, the people who like their content are supporting them. Their white viewers are supporting them. You know what I mean? And they not having this problem. Like, they don't have to go through this explanation. Like, I try to feel like I'm trying to convince you that you should support me. And it's crazy to me. Like, it's sad. But I am not surprised. You know what I mean? I know how niggas do. Like, I don't get anything from this. I do this to serve others. That's it. So yeah, it bothers me when I'm making the type of content I make. I don't waste y'all's time on these videos. Like, if I come make a video, it's gonna be about something. There's a message, there's a lesson, there's something you can learn no matter what I'm talking about in every video. My objective is to offer you something that's going to be beneficial to you. Something that's going to make your quality of life better. And so when I look out here on YouTube and I see all these crackers, man, who are not doing that, yet they are receiving support. They paying their bills off of YouTube. It's discouraging, to say the least. You know what I mean, family? It's discouraging. And I'm talking to the 700 Club. I'm talking to my chosen few out here. I'm not talking to the 7,000 plus subscribers I got, because I already know that you, and this is something for anybody who make videos or planning to make videos to be aware of, that they say statistically only 10% of your actual subscribers are watching your videos. So I'm thinking I got about a good 700 of y'all, and judging by my views, it looks about right. So I'm talking to y'all, man. Like, that's enough. It's enough of y'all to give me the incentive that I need to keep doing this shit. And that's what I don't think y'all understand. Like, a lot of crackers, white people understand, no matter what the videos are about, they understand the process. They appreciate the process. And this is something else I talked about before. Like, niggas don't give a fuck. They don't care how many hours you spend in the studio. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck how long it took you to write this song. You just want the music. You just want the product. You don't give a fuck what the budget of a movie is. You don't care how long it took them to shoot a movie, how hard the conditions were for the actors to do this shit. The stunt man, the cameraman, you don't care about that. You just want your goddamn bootleg. You just want to see the movie. And I'm not that type of person. I care about the process. I'm a commentary, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, how does stuff work type of nigga. I want to know how shit works, everything. I want to know the process. And I appreciate the process because I know the process, because I am that type of person, and I look and I watch that type of shit. That's why I said that if you make content, I'm not even talking to you. You playing your part. But for the rest of you viewers who just want shit for free, you need to understand the process. I did not intend for this to become a job, but it has become a job. Whether I wanted it to or not, it takes hours. The more I do to a video, the longer it's gonna take. And I know, yeah, in your nigga selfish ass mind, you could just say, well, don't do nothing to the video, nigga, just put it up. Well, the longer the video is and the more boring it is and the more space I got in it and the more all over the place it is, the less viewers I'm gonna have and the less people are gonna get this information. That's what the fuck I'm here for, whether you care or not. I don't expect everybody who watches to agree with me, but I want to reach as many niggas as possible. So I try to make the videos as easy to digest as possible. So yeah, that requires some editing sometimes. It requires some work, and even if it didn't, just the act of recording a video, if I spend 30 minutes to an hour putting some information on tape, that's 30 minutes to an hour out of my time I could have been doing something else. I could have been out making money. You know how much money you can make in an hour? Maybe some of y'all don't. I don't work. I hadn't have a paycheck since fucking 01. So I don't, you know, I'm it's limit. I don't have a limit to what I can make in an hour. That's just depending on how hard I'm willing to go. So if I sacrifice an hour out my time, that should mean something to you. So especially considering the content, like. So anyway, I'm not trying to shame or guilt you into donating. I just really want you to understand that we are the only ones going through this. White people are getting support for their channels, and they don't have to do this, and they don't even give a fuck about the people who watch it. So somebody who care about you, you know, you should want to return that love. So what I'm asking, let's get to the fucking point. What I would like to see, what I would think would be a fair, fuck, I just lost the goddamn word. Not compromise. Agreement, rather, I guess, would be if I could receive $1 per video, per viewer, of course. Not per view. Like, I don't want $1 every time you watch it. You can watch it as many times as you want, but just pay your $1 if you enjoy the video. Matter of fact, for everybody who like it, if you click that like button, make that $1. That's what I'm saying. Instead of clicking the like button, just make that $1. At least $1. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's too much to ask. Like, I talked to the Empress about this, and I've been contemplating this for some weeks now. Like, do I think that would be reasonable if it was me? Would I pay $1? And I had to think about it. Well, look, how much do people pay for songs? You'll pay how much for a 3-4 minute song? Well, somebody ain't talking about shit. They ain't talking about a goddamn thing. That's worth $1, right? So I had to ask myself, okay, if I make a video, if it ain't nothing but a 5-minute recipe, if that's a recipe you didn't know or had before, or something you never thought about trying or doing, and you liked it, that should be worth $1 to you. It should be worth more than $1 if a fucking Lil Wayne song or whoever your favorite artist is nowadays. If Drake is worth $1, I'm definitely worth $1. And I want your feedback. Like, if that's unreasonable, please tell me what would be reasonable. What do you think is fair? If you spent hours editing a 10-minute video, how much would you want to be compensated for it? I don't think that's too much to ask. Imagine if I had just sold every lecture as a DVD or every video as a DVD. How much would you pay for it then? How much do you think I would charge you? I mean, at least $1, right? That's the cost of the DVD. So I just don't know, man. We just don't seem like we want to help people like us do shit. And then I got niggas telling me, oh, just write your book, man. Don't worry about making money from videos. Well, I had to take time out to write the book. So that means I had to stop making the videos and write the book and hope, fuck off me, and hope that y'all buy that. Come talking to me about what I should sell. Y'all don't support, we don't support black businesses either. Like I said, that's bullshit. Name me one person who done came up because black people supported them. I'm talking about multi-millionaire status. Well, just anybody who you would just consider successful. Are they successful because they sold products to black people? But that's just bullshit. That's like telling me, okay, when you get through writing the book, then you go make our videos, nigga, and don't worry about your compensation. Well, that's still taking hours out of my time. Like, I want to be compensated for my time. I don't want to feel like I'm just doing this shit for nothing. And I don't feel like I'm just doing this shit for nothing. I know I'm helping people. I'm happy that I can help you. But I shouldn't have to sacrifice anything in order to do it. Right? That's all I'm saying. It shouldn't cost me anything to help you. So, I don't know. They making us look bad, family. Like, when I go to these people's Patreon pages and I see how much money they get and the shit that they talk about, like, it's very disappointing and discouraging. It's like you're telling me one of two things. Like, either I should be talking about something else and appealing to a whole nother audience who will support me, or I should just give up on this shit. And that's not what I was trying to say at first. I forgot my two options as I was saying it. But y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. I appreciate the comments and the kind words. I really do. When I'm up till 3 or 4 in the morning editing and uploading videos and shit, like that shit's just not enough. It's not good enough. We're looking at hours minimum. It don't matter how long the video is. It's gonna take me hours to get it to y'all. It's gonna take over an hour. So that's what I'm saying to you. Do you not think an hour of my time is worth $1? $1 an hour. Like, imagine if you were coming to me for a consultation and all I charged you was $1 an hour. It's the same thing. It's people who are are charging people for subscriptions. I like that idea, man. I like knowing that the people who are viewers are actually give a fuck about what you're doing. I don't like the fact that I got all these fucking subscribers who are just waiting for some controversial title to pop up, and then those are only videos that they watch. Or waiting for me to post another Dr. Sabi video or somebody. They're not even here for me. So fuck them people. I don't care what they watch or what they contribute to. I'm not concerned with them. I'm talking about all y'all who keep telling me how much you love me and how much you appreciate me. I'm not feeling the love. I'm not seeing it. So just tell me. I really want to know if that's asking too much. But I'm just telling you, it's been less than 10% of my 10% who actually watch have contributed, and that's a problem. That's a real problem right there, like, to me. And I can see if it was across the board. If I could go to everybody else's channel who's monetized and get these accepting donations and they having the same problem, then I wouldn't feel like this. I wouldn't feel so bad. I'd be like, well, people just don't give a fuck about vloggers and how much time you spend on your content, and they just don't give a fuck about the process. But everybody ain't like that. It seems to only be us. And I know you can come at people a different way. I don't know if I'm saying this wrong. Let me know. I know people want you to beg. Want me to sound like I'm one of these people who asking for 35 cents a day for starving children. Please, can you please help us out over here at the Health Hop Network? We would really love your support. I could have came off like that from the beginning, but I didn't think that was necessary when I'm trying to give you an opportunity to show your support. Like, I assumed a lot of you would jump at the chance, and some of you did. But like I said, it's just not enough. Not enough to get me inspired to take your video request or to go back and do any videos that y'all claim you looking forward to. Like, where is my motivation supposed to come from, man? I'm sorry, comments is just not doing it no more. I need some more incentive than that. Because it's become a job. That's the only reason. That's why I had to keep stressing that. If it didn't take me, if I didn't have to sacrifice so many hours out my life in order to do this, we wouldn't be talking about it. And that's not to mention reading comments, emails, the Facebook page, running the Facebook page, answering questions on there. All y'all who I talk to and counsel, and you know, I've been hearing since I got on YouTube how happy people are that I'm accessible. And I didn't realize it until I kept getting these messages that all these other niggas were inaccessible to you. And you can't just go to them with your questions and your concerns like you can come to me. And it might take me a couple of days, but I always respond. Don't take that type of shit for granted if it's true. If what y'all say is true, seem like you would show your love. So that's what it is, family. That's all I'm asking. At least $1. You know what I mean? Give me $1. If you like the video, show me you like it by donating $1. You don't have to do it to the Patreon page. And as far as how the Patreon works, let me explain that too. You can make a pledge that's monthly, or per video rather. I think it depends on how I got it set up, and I think I got mine set up where it's per video. where if you give $1 per video, then you're a Patreon and you'll be have access to exclusive content. But I think I got it set up to where if you give $5 a video, you get exclusive content. But I'm probably gonna change that just because, shit, if I can't get $1, then I know I ain't gonna be able to get $5 out of you. And I ain't gonna be doing no exclusive content or no hangouts or nothing for people who don't appreciate the regular shit I've been doing. I haven't advertised it. I know that's probably my fault too. But I'm finding it hard to see the need to advertise or say anything else to y'all. Like I'm starting to get the feeling that the people who care have pretty much shown me that they care, and the rest of y'all have shown me that you could give a fuck. They don't give a fuck how long it take me to do a video. They could just do the video. Stop goddamn crying, nigga. I get it. If that's your feeling, hey, fuck you too. I don't know what else I can say. If you want more content more often, this would be a great way to make it happen. That'll give me the incentive to make more videos. Let's work together, man. Please. Like, fuck, now I'm begging. Said from the beginning, I wasn't even asking. Now here I go, y'all done reduced me to begging. You happy? This is what you fucking wanted in the first place, right? Don't think for a second you're doing me some favor. My life can return exactly the way it was before January 2011. Well, I'm just saying that to say, just don't get it twisted. Like I'm asking y'all to do anything for me. I'm just asking you to help me continue to help you. That's all. If that's too much, like I said, let me know. What would you consider to be a fair arrangement, exchange, whatever you want to call it. And all those who are into precious stones and metals and books and other things that you might want to donate. My birthright is coming up, by the way. Keep that in mind. Earth Day is a few days away, matter of fact. So money is not everything to me. I can use a lot of other shit. So holla at me. Just, show that you give a fuck, man. Appreciate the process. Be healthy. Peace.